before I moved to the US, there were a couple of weekends where we were actually going and staying at their place in Karachi. And she and her family, they used to live on the second floor or the first floor, and her Nana Nani were always on the ground floor. And we used to spend, I think we spent quite a few nights over there. They were close to the beach. And in the morning, Talat Bhaiyya, Sabeen's father, we would all go to get aloo puri. And Sabeen was always up and about, and she was always running around wanting to do stuff. And I could never understand on a weekend why was she always wanting to do stuff. You feel that weekends are the times when you want to relax, but she was never somebody who would just sit and want to relax. She wanted to always do something. And this was maybe 32, 33 years ago. So before I moved over here, and she always wanted to do stuff. She was always wanting to play cricket, and she was just very different. I think a couple of her friends were getting married, and we were talking about clothes. And I said, Sabeen, what are you going to do? And she said, I just hate dressing up, Seema. I cannot stand to dress up and put on makeup and wear all these heavy clothes and go to a wedding. And the other thing she that used to bother her a lot was this delays that were occurring in the wedding. Like, you would get invited at 8 o'clock and nothing would start till 11 o'clock, and she would leave. Mimi Appa and Sabine actually would walk out because they thought it was a waste of their time to sit at a wedding and nobody was there, and the invitation was for a certain time, and you don't show up for another 3 hours. And we would talk about it, and she said, I'm not going to waste my time sitting at a wedding when nobody comes. If they invite me at 8, I expect them to be there at 8. And we had a couple of these conversations, and I realized how organized she was, and she always wanted to do something. She never wanted to just sit around and make small talk. That was not Sabine. She had a purpose. She wanted to do something, she wanted to achieve something. But at that time, I really didn't know what it was. It was only later on, after I left, that she started T2F, and we learned a lot about what she was doing. And I really never, and I feel sad that I never really got the time to sit down with her and talk about it, because I was not visiting Pakistan frequently. And every time that she came here, I was not in town. And but the times that I spent with her were mainly times when we had a lot of fun together. So I have very fun memories of Sabine.